Hi, I'm Sara Byks for Bath City Beat. Today at the Mount Clemens Public Library, local historian John Emerson gave a presentation on when and why African Americans came to Macomb County.
Good afternoon now to everyone that came out to hear this presentation. And the title of it is When and Why African Americans Came to Macomb County.
Many African Americans came to Macomb County because they wanted to get out of the South where they were treated badly, and they wanted to have farmland that was near areas where they could work and support their families. John Emerson started his research by looking at the cemeteries. He found patterns with where different African Americans were buried. He then began to learn more and more about African Americans in Macomb County.
Since 1996 is when I started, and what started, there was a teacher at Mount Clemens High School, and I have no idea what his or her name was, but they wanted each student to know the grandparents and great-grandparents with pictures if they could.
Macomb County has been very rich in African American history since the Trammell family, the first free African Americans to arrive in 1860. Many African Americans didn't want to live in areas that were in Detroit, so they came to Macomb County. But here in Macomb County, they could only live in a few places, such as Macomb Gardens and on Quinn Road.
In 1860, on the census for Romeo, which is Macomb County, Romeo, there's a family living there in 1860, and it's called, in this census, free inhabitants of Macomb County.
Macomb County also has some more African American history that takes place more recently. For example, Bobby Hill, who was a commissioner for Macomb County, was the first black commissioner and served from 1990 to 2006. Or Judge Sheila Miller, who became the first African American judge in Macomb County in 2006.
This is just one of the many great stories to be told about Macomb County. Do your research and learn more about the history in your own backyard. For Bath City Beat, I'm Sara Byks.